All right, guys, we are back with another episode of Kuroko no Basket. We have episode 21, 22 maybe up and ready to go. One of those two. So yeah, last episode was just Kuroko. He was in a bit of a rut, a slump, as they say. He was having trouble kind of after the big L. He couldn't quite get into it. And I think Teppei, the arrival of Teppei, has kind of helped a little bit. It hasn't shown it yet, but the way he was talking to him, I think it's kind of gotten things rolling. Plus, Teppei challenged Mr. Kagami to a match, to a challenge, which one of them can play center. So, yeah, that should be interesting. I'm sure that's what this episode is going to start with. So, interested to see how that goes. I'm sure probably Teppei will win because he's kind of like the unknown. He's going to pull out something cool and show up Kagami, who's only really been at it for like a month or a few months. So one of you guys did mention that maybe I should start at the beginning of these episodes asking for you guys to like the video, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Of course, you don't have to subscribe until you see if you like the content. But if you just want to like the video, helps to kind of boost it a bit and get more views. Not like, it is YouTube, so it's nice to get those. But you can wait if you want. But just try to keep in mind, like the video if you're enjoying it. So yeah, keep that in mind. I appreciate it. And now we'll hop right into the video. Let's go. Yep. Teppei immediately called him out. Like, I don't like the way you're acting, boy. Gotta knock some sense into you. Yeah. He disguises it like he's just trying to I don't want to over involve myself or overstep my boundaries. So how about we play for like the center position, who gets the majority of it. But because we saw last episode that he is a very observant guy, just from like the few minutes that he was with Kuroko. He was saying like, oh yeah, like I know about the loss you guys took and your certain set of skills. He like kind of studied him a bit, knew about him, and he was able to kind of give him the advice that Kuroko somewhat like needed at the time. So I'm sure he knows the same about Kagami. He probably can either he maybe knows about how Kagami used to be, maybe he did that bit of like research, or maybe he just can tell from looking at him. His and number 4. Okay, so him and Hyuga were like partners, kind of similar to like Kagami and Kuroko. Even have lost, really? No, he just formed, and they were still like he's given them that much credit. That's crazy. Give up until the very end. Right, yeah. Caught red-handed. Every time. Oh, I live pretty close. Everyone, no, you do not. We've all been to your house. Damn. Okay, that's crazy, though. If they're speaking that highly of him, saying, like, hell, we might have even lost that game where we, like, tripled their score if Teppei was even, like, involved. That's wild. So Teppei he's gonna absolutely shit on Kagami right now. I'm digging this soundtrack. Have we heard this one before? Kind of the, like, electro synth going on. Responded too slowly. Okay, man might get it. Oh, no. Yeah, jumped a little early. I think Kagami's gonna go for it. Is that physically possible? Like, is that... Like, literally, is the physics possible for that? Because man just maneuvered in, like, midair without even going down. Man just stayed in place. But, like, that looked whack, bro. That... Okay, so Kagami took the dub. Fair enough. Teppei might be a little, rusty. You know what? Maybe I gave him a little too much credit. Maybe man just wanted to see what Kagami was made of. Not your best. What the fuck? Man's wearing like ballet shoes in here. So he was doing all that with his indoor shoes. Yeah. Oh, come on. You should have shown Kagami up. He's like, oh man, I didn't even realize I just forgot to change my shoes. Oh, okay. Maybe man's not quite as on his toes as I thought he was, but he's still, he's got the spirit. I respect him still. Yeah, let's just give him a bit of a push. Yeah, don't talk to me about responsibility, boy. No, seriously, you got to do him like that. I get it. Put all the first years together, but why not just do it in like a practice, like a against the rest of the team? You really got to do these guys like that. Playing selfishly. Okay. So what? Kind of show him? Yeah. Is it? Yeah. We're all giving this man a little bit too much credit here. Yeah, he's like, damn, that's a great idea, Koga. I just wanted to see him. I just didn't want to play. Kuroko. Okay. Can't stop this guy. Okay. Maybe it's a case of like he wants Kuroko to see that Kagami like is actually like good on his own, so Kuroko can't just rely on being someone's shadow. Like that is Kuroko's basketball, is being partners with someone. Maybe he wants Kuroko to see like, yeah, you should maybe do something just on your own, like focus on your own individual strength. Not in a selfish way like Kagami, but it is like kind of a thing that you need to work on, right? Oh. Yeah, because Kagami straight up told him, don't pass to me, which is just kind of weird. Like, you'd think it'd be like, you don't, like, still pass to me if it means we're going to get a point, right? It's weird that Kagami's being like that. This is terrifying, dude. Right. Okay, so yeah, I think kind of what I was saying, right? Like, there is limits to what he's doing, so he has to do something different, right? Mm-hmm. Relies on others, exactly. Just on his own, it's like he's still fine, but nothing special. New style. Completely. Start from scratch. Oh? Oh, yeah. He's like, fuck no. You still got something. Just not like Kuroko's method, the way he's thinking right now, it's like, yeah, just take me off the team. Like, take me off the court. I mean, so. Right. Aw. Yeah, but he actually like took something from it. Atta boy. Man's giving good advice. Ooh. Okay. All you can do. Yeah. So yeah, rather than like giving up on what he likes completely, he adapted to it. He improved and kind of improvised almost in a way that he could still do what he enjoyed while also doing something that he had to do. So it's the same thing that like Kuroko needs to do. And that's what Teppe meant when he said he's been through that sort of thing before, right? Oh. Oh, man. Was that now? Oh, okay. So, yeah, okay. Kagami, he's not being a dick. He's just doing what he thinks he needs to do in order to help Kuroko improve himself. He's like, yeah, I'm going to distance myself so that Kuroko can grow on his own. He's not going to rely on me too much. And he's also focusing on himself. Like, he's admitting that it'll help him improve too. So, yeah, we kind of, or at least I kind of thought, and Kuroko thought that it was kind of Kagami, like, putting himself at a distance, like, for selfish reasons. But maybe it was actually Kuroko doing it this whole time. He was almost being a little bit selfish, like, feeling bad for himself like that. Oh, should be fine now. Sees him just sprinting across the street. Man's grinning and everything. Man's just cheesing it. Oh, man. He even knows where Kagami's gonna be. He's like, I'm coming for you, you bastard. Yeah. Focusing on himself. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as it's a healthy sort of, like, independence. Give me a minute. Okay. He's like, no thinking. Just play. 14th. Damn, just smoking him. Please go easy. Kagami like, nope. Okay. Yeah, man. He ain't sugarcoating it. To apologize. Oh, okay. What's that for? Did not trust me. Okay. Their faith, yeah. In themselves. Didn't have to be you. To recognize. Oh, okay. Sort of selfish, but I respect it. Ooh. Really? You trusted, straight up trust. Not parting words. Stop relying. Yeah. He trusted Kuroko to do something, like to improve himself, to know what to do. Mm-hmm. Alongside us are great. Hell yeah. Uh-huh. Stating first year, yeah. No sixth man. Just a player. I want to become the best. Hell yeah. Focusing on himself. Defeat the generation of miracles. Fuck yeah. Almine, we coming for your ass. Got it wrong again? Oh, okay. Okay. Weird going. Yeah, you don't want it. It's going to happen. That's how you gotta think about it. Gotta get that freaking faith in there. Okay, no. Absolutely true. Absolutely good point of view to take on. Instead of just, I'm your shadow, I'm gonna make you the best. It's, we are going to be the best. I never had an issue with Kuroko's way of seeing it. Like, if he wanted to help Kagami to be the best, then hell yeah. But there is definitely a flaw in it, thinking that he has to rely on Kagami in order to do anything great, to rely on anybody. And I get, like, in his past, he had the whole trust issue thing. Like, yeah, the rest of the Generation of Miracles, they just focused on themselves. They eventually, when they had so much skill, they just kind of, they only wanted to think about what they could do, how they could get the point. And that's what Kagami or Kuroko kind of hated during that. So he didn't want it to become the same thing with Kuroko, or with Kagami. Sorry, 20 episodes later, you'd think I'd stop messing up their names, but no. No, Kagami. He isn't like that. rather than saying like, oh, this is where we're at our end, where we can't just rely on each other. That wasn't him being selfish like we thought it was, or like I thought it was. That was him saying like, we can't keep doing this because this will be our limit if this is all we rely on. So we have to do different. Like, we have to be different than what you were with the miracles and what I've been doing. I like that they're going that direction rather than just acting like Kuroko's way is the right way because he's the main character, right? Only stupid. Hell yeah. Leave you behind. See? Yep. Not a threat. Just inspiration, right? Well, a bit of a threat. Damn, I've never listened to this. Okay. Damn, this is a banger. Damn, how come I never listened to that before? That is a good ED. That was actually a fantastic little episode. Nothing exciting, nothing like no exciting match happened, no really cool plays other than the one with Kagami versus Teppei, and he like swooped under his arm, kind of broke what I think broke the laws of physics, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I've never seen something like that in real life. But no, I really enjoyed just that, kind of the last little bit there. Well, no, the whole episode was good, obviously, because it was focused on Kagami and Kuroko. It was mainly that, on their relationship and kind of how it was focused on him. He was actually the one that was like in the slump. Kagami, actually, like thinking back on it, he wasn't having too many issues. Like, he was still playing fine. Like, he was obviously not relying on Kuroko as much. But he wasn't doing it in a selfish way like originally thought. It was because he wanted Kuroko to grow. Why he couldn't just explain that to Kuroko in like a good way. And I know that that's kind of the point because Hugo was saying that. He's like, man, that's like, why is he so awkward that he couldn't like tell you? But still, like, you know, he could have communicated it a little bit more. But still, I respect him heavily for that. Well, it just makes his character more likable because instead of just relying on his old ways of going back to playing selfishly, independently, he's doing it to help Kuroko, not just himself. Himself too, but Kuroko was a big part of why he chose to do that. Like, hell yeah, because that shows growth in his character. And it just makes us like enjoy that relationship more. That, like what Hugo said, or no, like what Teppei said, is like going through things like this is what helps solidify their friendship. Even though it wasn't really a fight that they were having, it still helped solidify their friendship. It was like kind of a fake fight to help to trick the relationship into solidifying. So no, I really, really enjoyed that. The character kind of dynamic there, it's really fun, their relationship. So I'm glad that they're exploring it, kind of fleshing it out a bit more. Because that is one thing, is like, I'm really enjoying the show. I like this show a lot, but I do feel like the relationships could use a little bit more fleshing out, because they've mostly been focusing on the matches. And, you know, obviously some shows prefer to do that rather than the relationships. I might be unfairly judging it because of shows like Haikyu, Run with the Wind, where the relationships were like they were the focus, while the sports they were there obviously, but kind of it was a 50-50 sport and relationship. This show, it almost feels like maybe it's more of a 60-40, 70-30 sort of thing. The majority being focused on like the games, the matches, the plays. But still, when they do like the good character moments, it just feels good. It feels really good because you really enjoy these guys. I just do hope that they kind of stick with that, because they have good characters, man, like Teppei, Hyuga, Kagami, Kuroko, obviously. And my big issue is that if they did more character moments, like it would help me to learn the names of some of the other players, because I'm sure you guys have noticed, sometimes I avoid saying, like, I try not to bring up names too much when I'm talking about somebody, because I don't want it to be known that I just forgot their name. I'll let you guys in on that, is like, if there's a character that they're focusing on and I don't say their name, then I probably forgot their name. Usually I'm honest and I say that, but sometimes I'm just trying to play it cool, being like, oh yeah, he's awesome, he's great, but and then I move on. but it's because I just don't remember the guy's name, because they either haven't said it recently or I missed when they said it, and it's just awkward. So I would like to kind of get more character moments, maybe ones where they say their names to each other, but still, like, it would just be awesome to get more moments like that, because it just adds more like layers to the show, rather than just, oh sweet, cool basketball moment, cool, like, you know, and it's not just relying on like Kuroko and Kagami, right? But of course, that's not me like shitting on the rest of the show, like the sports moments. I love that shit. They're really good with it. Yeah, I don't know. I really, really enjoyed this episode. It was very freaking good. Way, way better than I was expecting it to be. Like the writing, I guess. Like sorry, I don't want to make it seem like I don't expect much from the writers, but I thought it was just Kagami being selfish again, and they were gonna have to like knock some sense into him, talk to him, make him better. But kind of he was the bigger, like he was the more mature almost about it, I guess would be the word. Maybe not, but I'll stick with it. He's the most mature in the way he was like handling it. He's like, yeah, okay, like I'm not just gonna continue with this and let both Kuroko and I like stay on this level when we could improve independently and be better. So no, just very, very good. I really, really enjoyed that. I feel like every time there's like a slightly better episode, I'm saying, oh damn, that's my favorite episode. But that's pretty dang good. That's got to be like top 5. But anyway, though, yeah, I really enjoyed that. I hope that they kind of keep up with more character stuff like that too, because they're really good with it. Like low key, they're good with the character stuff. Like when they don't focus on it like way, way heavily, like, you know, Run with the Wind type, but it's good. It's really good. I love it. Anyway, though, I think I'm going to end it off there because I've been talking quite a bit. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please let me know down in the comments. Talk about it. Also, of course, like the video, too, if I already mentioned that. But if you made it this far and still haven't liked the video, like the video and comment your thoughts and stuff down below. Just no spoilers, obviously, to anything. I do have Patreon links down below if you want to help support the channel a little bit more. You don't have to. It just helps to support, you know, tiny bit more, and it's highly appreciated. So yeah, that is it. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.